This is my sweet time for me, just me. When I get to be that person that I wanted to be, the person who was so spiritual and trying so hard to be enlightened. And I didn't go to India, or really the only thing I did was let my mind wander. And I was influenced by so many things. I was influenced by a man named Mystery. I was influenced by... Anyway, so now this is me time, and I picked up a terrible habit I'm trying to quit. As people walk by and probably think that I'm actually talking to a person instead of just doing a narcissistic video. But what can I say, There's a balance to everything, and that's what I learned. It's not all spiritual, it's not all physical, and it's not all mental. And you gotta save a little bit of time for pleasure. And that's really where I want to stay before I have to face the realities of the world and go into it and put my seed into it. Ha! Just want to be here with myself and try to understand what was so potent about this particular place in my mind where I was for years, actually. Well, for 3 years. So before that, going back in time, I was with a friend, and that was the kind of like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Kind of, how's it hanging? Kind of thing like that. And then before that, I was just a child, but that's not really that's kind of like the way I see it is that the mind of the child is really selfish and self-centered and self-indulgent. Wants whatever, see something. I remember when I was a child, I had this creature from the Black Lagoon toy with a hand that was attached to a string that's pull it and it stretches out. I was like fixated on it, and I'd want things. I'd throw a fit or a temper tantrum if I couldn't get them. So we get older, we can't stay there forever. We learn. Maybe the schooling and the society that tells us, be somebody. Who am I going to be? I'm going to be a psychologist. Isn't so bad. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Yeah, but this is it for me. I just I guess the philosopher in me that I was for such a long time is still here, but it's under so much more control than it was when I was just so unstructured. I would see a pattern and try to explain it, so I just figured, well, stop trying to explain something to other people. You're not Jesus. I was actually an asshole at one point in my life. I didn't know that there's a way of conducting yourself that's appropriate, and there's a way of conducting yourself that's inappropriate. So at Safeway right now, and just got a pack of smokes. Talked to some people here who I had a relationship with when I was in the store, and I miss you. That's the person who I never really connected with. But it seems like there's so much that's been missed in passing. And I wrote a poem once that was, if I had one note to hold you, it would be love. One song to sing you, it would be forever. Well, the way it works is that you gain access to different, more knowledge as you get older with time. That's true. And And you know, it breaks my heart that there's an aspect of who we all are that I'll never be able to share with everybody. But the confidence and the faith that I have in every person, child, animal, plant, rock even, is that it's in me, the same, and I'm not a teacher, even though I thought I was. So yeah. There's a lot of peace in that realization that may never be able to be shared with the world. So this is all just fun and games. This is Gamesland, and I'm the king. Get it? Peace.